Because of the issues that I've been having in the last year and a half, not getting enough sleep, having imbalanced hormones, having nighttime munchies, all of these things were detriments to just my daily overall health and wellness, my mood, my energy levels, my ability to work out, my ability to lose weight. And obviously you can imagine that's pretty difficult. Some of you may be dealing with that too. Hi everyone, welcome back. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a lot of information that I'm going to try to condense down into the simplest form possible. But this video is going to be particularly for my parents and those who are dealing with mental health, mood-related, or sleep-related disorders and issues. This video is going to be jam-packed with information that's going to be particularly helpful to you in helping you with your fitness, with your sleep recovery, with your hormones, with your metabolism, with your overall mood, health, and wellness. So let's dive right into today's subject. Now, if you are a new parent, like myself, I have a year and a half, almost year and a half year old baby. And so this is something that was a really big struggle for me because since my son was born, when you are waking up multiple times a night, this is incredibly disruptive to your body's ability to go into a deep state of sleep. And there are many sleep professionals out there will testify it is not so much the amount of sleep that you get, but rather the quality of the sleep that you get. Everyone has different circadian rhythms, and as that pertains to the amount of sleep that they need and when they need to go to bed, what is optimal timing. However, what is consistent amongst everyone is that everyone needs quality sleep in order to wake up feeling refreshed, energized, clear mind, and focus. As a new parent, you may be waking up multiple times throughout the night, perhaps even every hour on the hour, as I have experienced at times in this last year or so. And this is just can wreak havoc on your ability to feel rested. When you're not getting enough sleep, there's a reason that they've used sleep deprivation as a means of training, conditioning in the military, as a form of torture throughout the centuries, because what it can do to an individual on a mental, emotional, physical level is quite profound. And when you're a parent and you're having this disrupted sleep, you're already also stressed due to changes that are occurring in your life and changes to your finances, to your schedule, to your day-to-day routines, having a new baby, caring for a new life. These are all things that would already inevitably add stress. Then you're not getting enough sleep. This is going to just astronomically compound the issue. There's another very important note to add that parents may struggle or deal with. When you're sleeping at night, your body is going into a fasted state. It has burned through all of the glycogen stores within the blood and the muscle, and now you're going to be switching over into a fat burning mode in this fasted state. As insulin levels drop, levels of the human growth hormone increase. This is what is going to allow your body to heal, to recover from all of our day-to-day stressors. However, when your body is switching over from using insulin or using glucose, sugar, as a form of energy, switching over into a fat burning mode, there's going to be a period of time you might become very hungry. So there's a real legitimate problem when you're waking up at 3 a.m. to feed a crying baby and you have a ravenous hunger. You have these midnight, late night munchies, and then you're eating. So now you're having disrupted sleep. You're eating and snacking in the middle of the night. Your overall stress levels are higher. When your cortisol levels are increased, those stress hormones, it has been scientifically proven to inhibit weight loss, to increase the levels or amount of visceral fat in the abdomen. All of these things creating additional hazards and risks to your health, increasing your risk for cardiovascular disease, and just being detrimental to your overall weight loss or health and fitness goals. So definitely parents can benefit from all of the ingredients that we're talking about. Now, in discussing those who deal with mental health, mental illness, mood-related disorders, or just those of you who may struggle with insomnia, disrupted sleep patterns, this information is going to be quite powerful for you. While I am an athlete, while I am a new mother, and these specific ingredients are helpful to me in a plethora of ways due to those factors, the factor that I'm most excited to talk to you about today are the benefits that can be for those who are dealing with mental health, mood-related disorders, or sleep-related disorders. Now I want to get into the nitty-gritty of the ingredients and why. A very important part of my mental health treatment journey, because I do treat bipolar disorder, anxiety, PTSD completely 100% naturally. I have been off of psychiatric medications now for over 5 years, and how I've been able to accomplish such a feat is through the natural supplementation and the implementation and integration of many lifestyle-like changes. So I've treated my mental illness through exercise, through diet, through supplementation. These have all been the very powerful and effective ways that I've been able to be and stay medication-free, but also be healthy, happy, and stable. So obviously, as mentioned, supplementation has been a very important part of this process. I take my supplementation and natural herbal treatments very seriously. I've done astronomical amounts of research to really be conscientious about what I'm intaking, why I'm intaking it, and making very conscious choices about the foods and the supplements that I consume for the purpose of my mental health and mood regulation. And for those of you who are unaware, I am also a certified colon hydrotherapist. So I understand the gut-brain axis, I understand the body's process of digestion and the release of bodily excrements, of toxins. And so digestion health is very important and something that many people suffer from today. Chamomile flower powder was used by the ancient Egyptians as a digestion aid. They really knew what they were doing. The passion flower is a natural relaxer. It's powerful by creating a cooling effect within the body. Then there's Valerian Root. This has actually been coined as nature's Valium. It too is an ancient remedy for mood and sleep. Finally, the Gaba. For any of you who have taken or are taking mental health medications, psychiatric medications, many of these medications work off of the basis of impacting both GABA and the GABA receptors within the brain. There is natural means and treatments for so many of our common and modern ailments, chronic illness and ailments in particular. However, I do want to note magnesium, passion flower, and valerian root can all also impact GABA and GABA receptors within the brain. So it is very important, if you are taking any psychiatric medications, mood stabilizers, anxiety medications, antidepressants, anything in those categories, it's going to be really important that you do talk to your doctor, because when taking supplements, GABA supplements, or supplements that impact GABA or GABA receptors within the brain, these can have a negative or counter effect with your medications that are already working with those parts of the brain. So as usual, everything you'll hear me talk about, while herbal supplements are safe and natural, they may not be safe or natural for you depending on your specific unique conditions any existing medications that you are taking or prior existing conditions such as blood pressure, pregnancy, lactation, and so on. Magnesium, melatonin, 5-HTP, L-tryptophan are known to help induce sleep, to help bring on a deep state of sleep quicker, faster, your REM state. These are all the most important things for your sleep. These different ingredients, they work together and then also work together impacting hormone or neurotransmitter regulation. So here it is, you have this genius combination of ingredients. Ingredients that all directly or indirectly play a role with one another to induce sleep, to promote healthy sleep, to boost metabolism, to enhance your melatonin levels, which are going to have an effect on your serotonin levels, which as a female is going to have an indirect effect then on your estrogen levels. And as your hormones and your neurotransmitters are being regulated, you're going to feel better. You're going to have higher energy, which is going to enhance your workouts. Then you're sleeping better, which is going to increase your levels of human growth hormone. You're having reduced hunger and nighttime cravings and morning hunger. So you're going to be able to better implement things like intermittent fasting, avoid nighttime munchies and crunchies. And by lowering cortisol levels and working with anti-inflammatory and anti-cortisol stress hormone levels within the body, you're going to be enhancing your body's ability to lose fat oxidation, a losing of your visceral fat, your belly fat. You're going to have your muscle post-workout recovery, which is going to allow you to better accomplish a physique recomposition, right? Body recomposition, where you're losing fat and gaining muscle. Now, because supplementing for my mental health is basically my form of treatment, it's worth it to me to invest financially in that area of my health. So in the past, I spend a lot of money on individual supplements, upwards of hundreds of dollars a month, in order to buy these types of ingredients and other herbal ingredients and supplements separately. I love my son. I wouldn't change having him for the world. But particularly because of the mental health diagnoses and conditions, not getting enough sleep is probably one of the most devastating things that can happen. Getting adequate levels of sleep is probably one of the most important things that anyone with mental health, mental illness, mood-related disorders can make sure that they're getting in their daily routine. Getting that adequate level of sleep, it's probably one of the best things that you can do, whether you take medication or you don't take medication. If you are new here in this channel and you're someone who's interested in learning how to create healthier habits, rituals, and routines, you're interested in health and wellness, fitness, mental health, home, lifestyle, organization, skin and beauty care, this is the channel for you. I encourage and I invite you to look around, check out my other video content. I have tons of videos on many different subjects that may be just what you're looking for and helpful to you. Please do leave me a comment. Let me know that you've stopped by. You're also going to want to follow me over on Instagram, where you'll find a lot of video content you're not going to find here on YouTube. Other fun information, tips, tools, resources, and content that is exclusive to Instagram. I know that getting healthy, working out, finding the right balance, being a parent, especially becoming a new parent, struggling with mental health or mood-related disorders, that these things can be difficult. Life sometimes is difficult. We get thrown surprises, changes, and it's about learning to adapt with the journey, to go with the flow, to learn how to optimize your lifestyle, to work with your energy rather than against it, to be strategic and smart about your resources and how you expend them. Optimizing your life, you can and will achieve all that you deserve and desire. Thank you so much for your time and your energy here today. As always, much love, and I'll catch you next time.